Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Ness. I like to talk about books. Today I have the April Illumicrate box to open. You may be wondering, Ness, I think you've skipped a box. Are you sure that's April? Yeah. I did not upload my March Illumicrate unboxing because I did not like that box. I found it really disappointing. When I heard that they were going to do a Greek mythology inspired box, I was so excited. From the start of Illumicrate, when they did their Dark Academia fandom neutral box, I was like, it would be so cool if they did like a mythology themed box. I hated it. I was so disappointed. I felt like there was such a missed opportunity, and I didn't want to put out something really negative into the world, onto the internet, when I wasn't in the headspace to deal with negativity, and I really wanted to put out something positive. That's why I skipped it. I will put some clips in here for you though. If I'm honest, I was expecting to see a lot of whites, golds and blues, and I'm not, so... This would have been beautiful in white and gold. Why could we not have had this in blue or something? Stickers. Foil in here. This is a beautiful edition. For me, it was a wasted opportunity, and yeah. Budgetary constraints, designs, I don't know, I just wanted it to be better and it wasn't. But I'm feeling a tiny bit better right now up here, so I'm prepared for some negativity today. And if I don't like it, I'm just going to straight up be honest. I can't hide my emotions. I am the world's worst poker player. If I like something, you're absolutely going to know about it, but you're also equally going to know if I hate it. I've forgotten what the theme is. This is looking promising. I've been saying for about a week now that I need something new to drink out of, and Illumicrate come through sometimes with cups and mugs and things, and I really want like a new plastic beaker. If that is one of those, I'm 100% so happy with this box. The theme for the month is Be My Enemy. If that is leaving absolutely no question about what this book is in the box, and I have some thoughts on it, but we'll get to the items first. I'm hoping for the items in this box to be spacey, give me a bit of a theme. Fairyloot has not been doing great with its themes recently, so spacey themed objects and items would be appreciated. I'm obviously going to go for this straight away, because if this is something practical and useful, especially like a drinking vessel, I'm so thrilled. Gimme. Yeah, oh my god, there's a straw. Yes. Yes. I hate the design, but yes. I must say I'm not too sure about its design. Who is the Vermilion Bird? Iron Widow inspired. Controversial. Iron Widow is a book that I DNF'd. I just wasn't enjoying it. I have something to put my drinks in now. We've had a spacey themed one of these before. We also had one inspired by Throne of Glass. Okay, so apparently we've done away with Illumicrate book bags, so I can see the book. This box seems very devoid of items right now. Oh, the smell that has just come off this item. It was such a, it's like a really strong plastic chemically smell. Okay, so this is like a flag, a banner thing. I'm not sure who is hanging this up or where. Absolutely stinks. It's kind of nice, but it just, where would you put this? What is it? Apparently this is a pin banner, but this is the absolute biggest pin banner that I've ever seen. And it is based on The Realm of the Elderlings by Robin Hobb. Another series that I did DNF, so far with the fandom choices, not great for me. This is honestly the biggest pin banner I've ever seen. Usually they come half the size of this. I've never used them, and considering we don't get pins anymore from Illumicrate, it's a bit funny, innit? I can only see one more item in here, which is down here. This is a sword replica. I really enjoy their sword replicas. This is so glittery. Oh dear. So this is a really random item for me in this box, and there is glitter. There's glitter everywhere. This is inspired by Selena's sword in Throne of Glass. It's just raining glitter all over here. Quite a cool item. Not sure if it's just the one that I have, but this doesn't feel like incredibly made compared to some of their other ones, like the Percy Jackson one, because there is just glitter going everywhere right now. But if you like Throne of Glass, I would imagine that you do love this item. It's certainly not my least favourite. I would have to give that one to the Prior of the Orange Tree. It's a really nice item if you want to decorate your bookcases. I think I might just try cover mine with some clear nail varnish just to keep it more glittery and intact. Where's the other items? So we have another paper craft item. Controversial. This is what they replaced the Rosy Thorns mugs with. Rosy Thorns is instead making paper craft items for Illumicrate. We've had, I think this is the third one that we've had now. I usually don't like these as items and put them straight in the bin because I don't like the designs, but I actually really like the design of this one because it's Rin from the Poppy War. I am gonna give this one a go. If I do this, I'll try and make a TikTok of it so you can see what these actually look like finished, because I've never seen one finished before. Okay, so that is it for the items. The items is the papercraft item, the replica sword, the drinking cup, and the pin banner. None of these stand out to me as wow items. I can imagine for a lot of people that is a wow item and a one that you would really want, but everything else has just been kind of like meh. I feel like this box is lacking something. I'm not sure what, but I feel like there's something missing in this box, so tie this together. Unless the book can really pull this back. So the book is Some Desperate Glory. By looking at this through here, it doesn't look like we've got a colour change or anything. To me, it's like I'm looking at the book as what I looked at it on the internet when it was announced. The sides are really, really beautiful and perfect for a spacey book. It's absolutely gorgeous. How Tumblr 2010 is this? This is what I've wanted them to do on so many space books, and it looks absolutely stunning on this one. This reminds me a lot of their edition of the Red Scholar's Wake, which we got in December or November. There's only something on the front of the hardcover, and that says, "While we live, the enemy shall fear us. We are what's left. We are what must survive." And knowing what this book is about, that makes a lot of sense for the book. It does come with a pen signed sticker. The end papers are also very the Red Scholar's Wake. Surprised to see that they're different on the back because Illumicrate hasn't been doing that recently. The only thing that's really wowing me about this as a special edition is unfortunately the sides. Everything else for me I could absolutely live without and get this as a paperback. This is too reminiscent of the Red Scholar's Wake, which we've had about half a year ago, and it does make me really, really worried, as I read that a few weeks ago and I did not like that book at all. Really didn't like it. They try to sell that book as a queer space opera, and that's what they're saying about this one, and I did not like that book. I know a lot of people don't like their space sci-fi picks in the subscription box. Most of us are fantasy readers that do get these subscriptions, but I do like that they do something a little bit different every now and again, but this doesn't feel like something a bit different this time. Some Desperate Glory is a book published by Orbit though. I usually like books published by Orbit, so I am willing to give this a go. But the reviews haven't been great. The main character is a teenage super soldier. The Earth is no more, it has been destroyed, and she wants to try and avenge the Earth. She is raised on a space station along with the last remaining scraps of humanity. She's one of the best warriors of her generation. Then the command assigns her brother to a task which is certain death and relegates her to the nursery to bear sons. And she knows after that she must take humanity's revenge into her own hands. In the reviews it talks a lot about themes of living under a dictator government, fascism, propaganda, being brainwashed. So if any of those themes are triggering to you, I would look more into this before reading it. There's something about this box that feels missing. Something doesn't feel right. Is it the cost of living biting? Is it that the book pick hasn't been spectacular? Is it because we haven't got a special edition and none of these items are quite stand out? I feel like Illumicrate might have ruined themselves with the box that they gave us in February. The one that this one came in, where the items were absolutely unbelievable, and the special edition, absolute work of art. I knew this would happen. I had lots of comments like, finally Illumicrate is really stepping up, and I knew that from them we would have this absolute decline in quality. When you set yourself up for a massive achievement like they did with that box, everything that comes after that in comparison to that is going to seem a lot worse than if you just hadn't done a one-off unbelievable box. Maybe some of the items from that box should have been in other ones. I don't know. If I got book only this month, I would have been so disappointed, because for this I would have rather just bought the paperback if I was going to buy it. Disappointments from Illumicrate again, and from Fairyloot again. The past 2 months for book boxes have been really rough. Let me know what your thoughts are on book boxes at the moment. Prices of everything has gone up, but I also feel like we're running out of ideas here. There's an overusage of specific fandoms. They're not using new books for fandoms, and I don't know, that's just where my thoughts are going right now, but I'd love to discuss that with people in the comments. I hope everyone's well. Let me know what you've been reading recently. What would you recommend? I've recently made a TikTok because I'm really struggling with longer content videos, but I'm finding it easier if I still want to make content to make shorter snippets over there. So if you want to see what I'm doing in reading, I do have some things that you'll be able to catch up with me on over there, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.